folks, welcome back to Gaming with Geronimo, and I'm glad you're taking some time out of your day to hang out here. I am back with my trusty rock candy pink Nintendo Switch controller, and today we're stepping into the grand region of Heliodor in episode 2. This is where the castle shines bright, the locals look fancy, and I'm just hoping not to trip over my own boots. So stick around, because things are about to get real interesting. Here's what's happened so far. Geronimo has returned home, having proving himself to the ceremony of top cobblestone tour, only to be told by his mother, Amber, that he's the reincarnation of the legendary Luminary. The day has come that he must face must leave the comfort of the cobblestone to head out and face his destiny. After a tearful goodbye with all of his friends and family, he takes leave at last and sets out northward for the storied city of Heliodor. So every time we start this game, we will get a redo or a revamp of what has happened up to this point. So, need a horse? Nay bother. Horses are an incredibly convenient way to cover large amounts of ground in very little time. But you'll sometimes have to enter areas that can only be explored on foot. Don't despair though. A ring on one of the many summoning bells dotted around the area will soon bring your faithful friend galloping back to your side. Alright, so here we are. We can see right here the bell. If we press the right top button, the horse will lunge forward. It'll also knock and bump over enemies as you run into them down here on the bottom. So we can see there's some slimes down there. So I'm just going to show you how bumping into the slime, boom, knock them off. Now if the enemy is stronger than you, you can't bump into them. You'll actually engage a battle with them. Remember to take some time to dismount off of your horse and take a look around at maybe if there are some type of items that you can get, like these little sparkly spots. And remember, these a lot of these sparkly spots will respawn at a later time. But we're not going to spend a lot of time here looking around. If we press our X button, we're looking at our map. You can see the little horse symbols around the area. We're heading up to Heliodor up north. We're not really able to hit Emerald Coast right now. We'll actually get blocked if we try to go that way. So we're just going to focus trying to get up to Heliodor and letting the story progress. Along the way, I'll show you a couple things that you can get. And just like in Dragon Quest VIII, you can actually get credit for all the monsters that you kill. So don't hesitate to go in and get some reps in. And now, while you're in your horse, you can actually battle as well. Remember, if you watch any of my Dragon Quest VIII series, I mentioned in there, if you keep walking the perimeters of locations, we found the Seed of Life. So once we got this chest open, we can no longer access it again. But sparkling spots will come back at some point in the game. But anyway, in Dragon Quest VIII, I just mentioned to stay along the perimeter, and you'll never know what you can run into. There's a medicinal herb. Hold on a second.
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one. It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones. To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith. That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need. And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said, keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
All right, there you have it. So we got this little camp here. As always, you want to go in and search anything and everything that you can, because you never know what kind of loot you might be able to find. I've mentioned in Dragon Quest VIII, you can actually look into the walls and take things out of the bags. Dragon Quest XI is one of those things where you can't do that. So we got some gold, a small scale. Let's head out here. We got the campfire here. We got the statue. Let's look around the area. Got a chest. Got some more gold. See if we can go down the well. So just like in Dragon Quest VIII, you can also go down the wells. And in the wells, you may have multiple things that you can, or multiple caves in a well, so make sure that you're looking around. This one, we got one. We're going to get the sparkly spot. A strong medicine. That may come in handy later. Alright, horse is still waiting for me? Nope. But as what he was mentioning, you just go here, make a campfire and settle for the night. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. So you can ask the statue for help. You can break the camp. So one of the things that you can do, a lot of these camps will have a person standing there and you can go out and buy stuff. So we can buy a cypress stick, pot lid, bandana, plain clothes, medicinal herb. We have 2 pages to sort through. And if you look to the right, it'll tell you usable items and how many own. So it tells me that I own 1. Tells me I own a pot lid. Tells me I own 1 cypress stick. No bandanas. 2 plain clothes. No wafer clothes. And 7 medicinal herbs. Now the wafer clothes shows me that if I buy that, I'll improve my defense by 1. So that lets me know that's a little bit stronger than what I'm currently wearing, which is the Trodain outfit. So, and I can sell items here, and then of course I can come to the statue and save. So when I'm done here, I can just go back to the campfire, rest, and then it just very similar to Dragon Quest VIII, I can choose dawn, noon, dusk, or night. In Dragon Quest VIII, I believe it's just evening or till the morning. So we're going to go to dawn. Now, once we go somewhere and stay or join a campsite, it is now added to our map to be able to zoom to once we learn zoom. But in our case, it's going to be a while before we learn zoom, so we can use this as a point to rally back with our Chimera wing. When you see these little ghosts popped up on a perch, what that's telling you is that there is some kind of chest or something nearby that you can get some goodies from. So we're going to go into here. Also, when you come out to places like this, you can see these little rocks on there. We got some copper stone, or copper ore, and flintstone. Those are all items that I can use in recipes. But we're going to go ahead and head out. And let's start making our way out to Heliodor. Flintstone. I wouldn't recommend fighting those frogs early game. These guys, though, bring a lot of experience. You can hit one of these up every once in a while. The hammerhoods. Go. So you get 7 experience, 7 gold. We're not going to worry about fighting them too much. We're not ready to fight these guys. They will absolutely crush us. And nothing like a good cold glass of milk. So in comparison to Dragon Quest VIII, Dragon Quest XI is significantly better on the graphics and easier on the eyes. Definitely modernizes the franchise series. So you're going to be able to see all different things you can look into, NPC characters you can talk to. Just make it a point to search around wherever you can, see if you can find any kind of goodies. I'm just giving you an example of a couple. You can come over here. If you look in different areas, you can walk up steps, look to see if there's any goodies in those particular areas. Say hi to the cat. You see over here a little pot. So we're not going to look for everything here. I was just going to show you an example of a couple. But where we are going to go, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go around to the side here. And we're going to climb up here this ladder. I'm absolutely convinced there's treasure down in this chimney, but I can't stand dark places. I'm too scared to go down and have a look. Well, I'm not. Let's take a look. Alright, so we come inside. There's different books we can read. Very similar to Dragon Quest VIII. Got Seed of Deafness. So you see this little ghost here. That's just letting us know that that's your cue that there's some kind of treasure nearby. So let's take a look. And there we go. So this will come in handy. We got the gold bracer. And for any kind of battles, you want to make sure that you have as much equipment as you can. So we're going to transfer that to Geronimo. And we're going to equip it right now. Now, if I go into Geronimo and I look at Gemma's charm, I actually get more with her charm. So I'm going to equip that right now, and I got both enabled. So in Dragon Quest 1 or 8, you can only equip one item. Here, you're actually allowed to equip 2. All right. So we got that. So we unlocked that door from the inside, so now we can come in and out of there as we please. We'll grab this pot while we're here. Got some coins. We got some pots. Warp bulb. All right. kind of seeing a little bit what's going on there. Alright, so we have a quest here. Let's go ahead and get that one. Wah, wah. Amelia's stuck on the roof. She won't come down. Wah. Someone help me. Amelia's stuck on the roof. You have to help. Alright, we get some kitty litter. Rescue from the rooftop above. Mini metal, that's nice. So we got that one. Meow. Cat's paw seems to be stuck in the hole in the roof. Do you want to help it? Yes. Alright, so let's go tell the little girl good news. Good news is we can jump off of these things. And oh yeah, thank you. Did you get you did it. You got Amelia off the roof. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Here, take this. Alright, we got some kitty litter. I don't know what we're going to do with that, but it's another quest completed. Amelia's in a pickle. Alright. So we go over here. There's another quest. I came all the way to Heliodor, just one goal in mind, to catch a glimpse of the two of the greatest heroes in all history, Sir Jasper and Sir Hendrik. The only problem is that they won't let me into the castle. Can you believe it? Well, if I'm not going to get to meet them in person, I suppose I'll have to bide my time by reading up on them instead. You know, if you wanted to earn my eternal gratitude, you could help me find a book that exploits about the exploits of those two fabulous knights. Okay, we get the Drazilian Shilling. Yes, we will undertake that quest. So I'll show you where that's at. And then we're going to get on to the main story. So in this house, all the way here in the back, there is a book for us to read. It's a book called Soldier and Strat, Tale of Two Heroes. Geronimo takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. No matter how ferocious all the monsters may launch against Heliodor, this great kingdom shall not fall, for two heroic figures will stand in the path of any attacker. The first is Sir Hendrik, a warrior without equal. Countless times he has ridden his colossal black steed, Obsidian, fearlessly into the heart of an uncommon assault, scattering the enemy like so many leaves. He is chivalrous to a fault and considered by many to be the greatest swordsman of the world. Even the vilest, most towering troll dare not stand its ground when faced with his whirling greatsword. The second half of this gallant duo is the shrewd and ingenious Sir Jasper, regarded as the sharpest military mind of the age. He has led heavily outnumbered forces to glorious victory again and again. Victory. Though as a swordsman, he may be no match for Sir Hendrik. His ability to analyze any battlefield and quickly arrive at an ideal strategy for the situation at hand is unrivaled. With these two great men, the swordsman and the strategist, to protect it, Heliodor need fear no foe. You found the book about the two great heroes of Heliodor. Should you go tell the tourist who was looking for it? Yep. We should tell him. All right, as always, just look around, see if you can get any extra loot. We're not going to spend any extra time here, but there's all kinds of good treasures here in the town. So this guard won't let you get in here. He'll actually kick you away, but if you kind of jump over here at the top, you can kind of sneak back in there and get some things. We're coming back there later anyway, but he's going to kick me out as soon as I go right here. What? How'd you get in here? This area's off limits. Clear off, will you? And I'm back out. Alright, so let's go to the main quest. Oh, hello there. I can tell from the look on your eye that you found the book. Go on, tell me what it said. What's that? Sir Hendrik is the mightier swordsman, but Sir Jasper is a peerless military tactician. I'd heard as much. And between the two of them, they've made Heliodor nigh on unbeatable military force. Well, I never fancy that. So glad you shared this with me. Now I feel a lot closer to my heroes, and I feel a lot safer knowing they're around to protect Heliodor. Thank you so much for enlightening me. I may not have met them, but this is the next best thing. Here's a little something to say thank you. A Brazilian shilling. I can cash that in for a little money if I like. All right, so we've completed 3 quests altogether. There are other things that you can get. If you go into these back areas, just don't be afraid to search around and see if there are things around here for you to find. You see there's a little ghost up there. Seed of sorcery, something we can use later. All right. We can go into these buildings, but we're not going to do that right now. We're going to go to the main storyline.
Halt! Not so fast.
State your business.
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
Clear off, will ya? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Do you mind waiting here a minute?
Huh? Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding. Please, go right on through. His Majesty's waiting for you.
A little change of heart. So if you're just beginning the game, I definitely would encourage you to loot the castle now, but we're going to be coming back here many different times. So you're going to have a chance to loot this place up. You're not able to go into those areas, but you can go upstairs if you like. We're just going to get straight to it. And let the fun begin.
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
And that is Jasper.
The Jewel of Dundrasil. You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, Wanderer. I am Carnelian, ruler of Heliodor. How long have I waited for this day? And now, finally, we meet. Truly, it is an honor. The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature. I take it that you also bear the mark? Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he. Rejoice, dear subjects. The day is upon us at last. The Luminary walks among us once more. Tell me, O Luminary, where exactly is it that you hail from? I would so very much like to pay tribute to those who took you in and raised you.
Drummond tells King Carnelian that he was raised in the village of Cobblestone.
I see. Cobblestone, you say? Jasper, you know of this place?
I do, my liege. A village of provincial nobodies deep in the rocky south.
Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me.
Yes, my liege.
Accursed Luminary! I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not succeed!
Hendrik, take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon. Know this. The Luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm. And why is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the Luminary intertwined with the dread Lord of Shadows. His coming heralds the resurrection of the Dark One.
What?
Did you really think you could fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature. Men, seize this wretch!
Well, that didn't go as expected. That's a very sinister look. Yeah, they did a great job making the graphics on this one. Dragon Quest XII was supposed to be released a couple years ago, and then it got paused up. See, on my Steam profile, I used the Dragon Quest XII picture. Can't wait for that game to come out. So here in a couple days, our October.
You claim to hail from Cobblestone. Well, before the sun has set 3 times, we shall know the truth. By then, Jasper will have returned from his investigation. If I were you, Darkspawn, I would not expect to live beyond that day.
Darkspawn. Yeah, so in October, Dragon Quest I and II 2D remake is going to be out. Awarded for fulfilling your duty and traveling to the Heliodor Castle, only to be damned as a Darkspawn and thrown into the dungeons by King Carnelian. Okay, so we're in the dungeons in the lower level. So yeah, the Dragon Quest I and II 2D remake is coming out in October. Earlier this year, the Dragon Quest III 2D remake came out. I have that on the Switch. and that is something I plan on doing some content on as well later. I plan on doing pretty much the entire Dragon Quest franchise at some point or another, but I definitely wanted to start it with Dragon Quest VIII and Dragon Quest XI. Heliodor Dungeons. So make some noise. Hey, cut it out. Don't make so much noise. Hey, get a grip. Making that record isn't going to help you any. Alright, so we did that. Let's go here. Sheesh, keep it down, will you? There goes the neighborhood.
Will you keep it down in there? Most folks they throw in here have the decency to wait a while before going stir crazy. What are you in for, anyhow? You don't get free bed and board down here without having done something pretty bad. Wait, did you say the Luminary? You're serious? You're telling me the Luminary has just shown up in the cell next to mine? This is crazy.
One plate of delicious gruel for the gentleman in the dungeon suite. Come and get it.
The Luminary? You're serious? So it's all happening just like the seer said it would. We'd better get out of here. Wait here.
You? But... Oh!
Don't worry, I didn't kill him. But he won't be waking up anytime soon. Things will get pretty hairy up ahead. You'd better take this. Oh, and I found this in a corner over there. I guess it's your stuff, right? Me? I got this little beauty back, so now I'm pretty much unstoppable. We'd better get out of here before any more of our tin-headed friends come knocking. Holler when you're ready to move out, okay?
So we have the chance to explore in here. We don't really need to do it now. We will come back later in the series. But these gates can't open. We don't have a key for it yet. But we will.
I spend ages digging this hole, and you just happen to show up the day I finish it? Heck of a coincidence. Guess I really was meant to help you out, just like the seer said. Anyway, there'll be time to talk about all that later. In you go. The sewers, huh? Well, there must be a way out somewhere. Lead the way. I got your back.
Alright, so we're in the sewers. I'm equipped again with my greatsword. As always, make sure that you're getting any loot that you can. Doors locked tight. Let's go. So later we'll actually be able to go into these doors. Remember, you can run over barrels like that.
There they are! You lot, over here!
Huh? Damn it! We better make ourselves scarce. Follow my lead.
Right, snuff that torch out and follow my lead.
Follow my lead. Follow my lead.
He's sitting there already, ready to go. And here I am.
Follow my lead.
We can get across that bridge, light the torch again, and go check it out. There we go.
These guys don't give up, do they? Seriously?
Suck falling in the water with all that armor on.
You okay? Looks like we shook the guards, at least. And that looks like a way out. Maybe our luck's about to change.
So we have the chance right here to save our game if we wanted to. Can't really go out there and do anything. But let's go over here. That doesn't look good. So early game, there's no way to fight this dragon and survive. But there is a way to go back and do it.
Wait,
at the beginning level.
There's something there.
Pretty vicious dragon.
If we stand and fight, we're dead. Let's get the heck out of here.
Come on, we need to move.
Let's get out of here.
So this is really weird to run because you can't look forward, so you're actually kind of running backwards.
Well, here goes nothing. Whew. I think we gave it the slip. Huh?
Nope. This dragon really wants to have us for lunch.
Spoke too soon.
And we're off to the races again. If we don't get moving, we're dead meat. Run.
Come on, quickly!
So there's a couple obstacles out here. You want to make sure you jump over here. You're going to see a metal slime here soon, but we can't do nothing about it. Be nice to grab some of these metal slimes. There they are.
Has it gone? Whew. That was way too close for comfort. What's that thing doing under the castle anyway? Well, whatever. We should get going. Uh-oh. We made it. Just. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Huh?
Here he is, the Darkspawn.
Ah, me and my big mouth. Move, now! Looks like our luck finally ran out.
Really cool graphics. The artwork is great.
We've got him now.
No way back, huh? If they catch us, we're dead meat.
Hold!
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary. I don't have much choice.
Come on. Let's not do anything stupid now.
The name's Erik, by the way.
So cool. Record your activities in the adventure log. Yes. Save it into there. Overriding. So, hour and 42 minutes in. I can actually make it much further than this in about 20 to 25 minutes if I was doing a speed run. Being a whole different area altogether. But as we're letting the story run through, it's going to take a little bit longer.
Come on, up you get. Finally. I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. You've been out cold ever since we jumped. Had to drag you all the way here on my own. But what a jump it was. I closed my eyes, put my faith in the Luminary, and somehow didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces. In fact, I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing what a little faith can do. Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by now. Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
A hero hounded, awarded for making a daring escape from the dungeons of Heliodor Castle and sneaking through the sewers with Erik. So Erik is what we would say the equivalent to Yangus in Dragon Quest VIII. Got a dose of strong medicine.
Ah, there you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable of.
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor?
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from. Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
Thanks. We appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right?
Now, my children, with those fugitives at large, you must take care. I shall offer a little succor I can. All wayward sheep will find a welcome in this house. How may we help you? Confession. Confess all you done, child. You might record it in your adventure log. Yep. I'll record to this one. And we will not continue. And there you have it, folks. We have just now completed episode 2 of the Dragon Quest XI. and we'll be pushing out episode 3 here in the near future. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you comment down below. Let me know if there's something you want me to play, if there's a different way you want me to play this game, if there is different types of games you'd like me to play, and we'll add that content on. I have recently had one of my viewers request that I play Age of Empires 2, the definitive edition from Steam, and I dropped down a tribute video to that viewer. So if you'd like to have some recognition like that and for me to do a video on your behalf, let me know. Check out my mobile phone gaming reviews as well, where I download it so you don't have to. So let me know if there's a game you'd like me to download and give a try and showcase it here. I can do that too. Until next time, thanks again for gaming with Geronimo. Peace out.